Good afternoon, parents, PTO members, and school board members. I'm excited to be here to discuss the voting on standardized testing. As you know, standardized testing was created in 2002 with the No Child Left Behind. Now, it was created to include children and focus on their math and reading levels. However, math and reading is not the future of our children. STEM is the future of our children. Reading is still extremely important. Math is a part of STEM. We need to change how we're focusing. Standardized testing has been failing. It's been having a negative impact on our children. In a course of 7 years, we've been ranked from 18th and dropping down to 31st. An average student will take 112 tests in their student career, and it will cost around $92 per test. This equates to over $10,000 per student. This money can be reinvested back into our children's future by realigning our budget. We have to focus on what is important. There are other countries that are leading us and surpassing us with these results. It's showing that what we're doing isn't right anymore, that we need to change and we need to take the money and be able to invest it differently. I remember being a student myself. As a student, I was really good, A's and B's, but when it came to those tests, it just felt like it was an extra burden. I never did well. I would always fail out of it because I would sit there and get bored and think about everything I have to do that had nothing to pertain to this test. And I'm not the only person that felt that way. Recently in Washington, D.C., students are protesting this test. They are coming out and they're stating that they're not attending because there are other focus that they need to be a part of, that they don't want to take it because they'd rather be studying for their science test, or they're walking out because they don't see a benefit, and there isn't a benefit for them anymore. Now, this $669 million per year that states are spending on standardized testing, we can take and give back to schools that can't afford what other schools can afford. This budget can be divided up more equally and focus on getting iPads into every school, getting learning like Career Link into schools, so we can develop our children, even the children who don't end up in college. They need a path to help grow themselves. And we have the resources out there, but we don't necessarily have the budget. Since standardized testing is continuously failing, with the test results showing month after month, year after year, that we're not achieving the minimum scores in most school districts, we need to have a change. Our children are our future. We're depending on them. We need to be able to give them the skills and resources to be able to grow and develop. And the only way we're going to do that is by focusing on their current studies, not pulling them out for an entire week and having them sit there and take a test that has no beneficial gains for them. Now, these tests are completely biased and unreliable. Not every school delivers the test in the same way. Some will give them a nice quiet environment. Some will give them in the current situation they are. They don't allow them breaks. They don't give them snacks. That's all relied upon the parents. And you have to look at everybody and their poverty level, or if they're in a school district that can afford it. You also have private schools who do not participate at all in these tests. Therefore, these tests need to be done, and we need to take that budget and we need to move it into something that is viable for our children. That's why I'm requesting that everybody votes no on standardized testing. Let's take our future for our children and give them something better. I thank everybody for your time, and If you have additional questions, please let me know.